is permanent, while form is temporary. Omoyami. Yes, what a goal last night. Oh my word. Hetimo Lutimo Moya. I must tell you, he is very, very important to Chelsea. And I must say, every Blues fans out there, congratulations to you all. Blue is surely the color. Good morning to everyone under the sound of my voice, and thanks for joining me on the program. We call it Sports this morning on Darling FM 107.3. And Cosmos, the son of Chukwuemeka, still remains my name. It will never, ever, ever, ever change. They call me small but the big engine. Ururu Fakonga, Baba Wado, the sport evangelist. Ononokura, one of Imo State, my people, Miami. The Lega can destroy the commanding commander. There is always a lot to serve on the show. Only if you keep it down 107.3, baby. Them know they shout up NEPA for London. And Amako here can never ever be in Malaysia. You're welcome on board. Let's start from the Word of God this morning. Yes, in the Word of God, I must say that Tiger Woods has undergone surgery for multiple leg injuries on Tuesday after a serious car crash in which his vehicle flew off the road near Los Angeles. Now, the Los Angeles County Sheriff Department said that Woods, his SUV sustained major damage after the rollover crash, which did not involve any other vehicles. Now, the car's sole occupant, that's Woods, was removed from the wreckage by firefighters and paramedics. He suffered multiple leg injuries, his agent said in a statement. Now, he is currently in surgery and we thank you for your privacy and support, said Mark Stenberg. Now, Woods was removed via the windshield and taken to a local hospital for treatment. And for Tiger Woods, one of the most successful golfers of all time, he has won 15 major golf championships. We all know that. And he recently underwent his 5th back surgery and said that he was uncertain if he will be able to play at the upcoming Masters, which he last won. That was way back in 2019. Get to us soon, Tiger Woods. To tennis we go this morning. Andy Murray was dumped out of the ATP event in Montpellier on Tuesday after suffering a straight sets defeat in the opening round against the Belarusian Egor Gerasimov. Now, the former world number one squandered a set point in the opening set before losing 7-6, 6-1 to the 8th ranked Gerasimov. Now, for Murray, he missed the Australian Open after testing positive for COVID-19 and was playing his first ATP Tour event since last October. The 33-year-old Briton, yes, lost in the final of a second-tier challenger tournament in Italy to Ilya Machenko earlier this month. And the 3-time Grand Slam champion is currently 121 in the world, yes, in terms of ranking, having been beset by hip and groin injuries. Don't forget, you can watch me live, Darling FM Owerri, on their Facebook page, Darling FM Owerri, on Twitter at Darling FM 1073. Easy like ABC, not complicated like LVJ's tactics. Let go. You know, like my grandpa would always say Cosmos Chukwuemeka, hey, tradition does not mean that the living are dead. Rather, it means that the dead are living. Am I communicating on more yami? Should I take that again on more ya? Tradition no means say the living go die. No, it means say the dead are living. That is what is called tradition. Did I confuse you? I don't think so, more ya. You also said to me, my son, listen up. You also said to me, if you want to change the culture, you will have to start by changing the organization. When you want to change the culture, you start by changing the organization. Am I communicating on more? Yeah, I just did. In every bar, there is a bar. What is Cosmos Chukwuemeka talking about? Now, for Germany's beach volleyball star, the stars, yes, talking about Kala Bogja and Julia Sude, they've said that they will boycott a tournament in Qatar next month because it was the only country where players were forbidden from wearing bikinis on court. Say, hey, when I say that you don't wear bikini, come play volleyball. We know they come again. Qatar, make on a car on a culture they go. We know them. Magbe keke lo, ao ba e shere mo. O lagbara mo iya. Let me quote them. He said, we are there to do our job, but being prevented from wearing our work clothes is not possible. We cannot do that. Now, this is really the only country and the only tournament where a government tells us how to do our job. We are criticizing that. Now, for the Qatar Volleyball Association, they reacted to the news by explaining that it was committed to ensuring that all athletes are made to feel welcome and comfortable at the next month's events. Now, it said that all athletes, they were free to compete in their international uniforms, but because of saying that they got your girl, make on just wear everything go cover on our body. But then the athletes, they're saying by March next month in Qatar, the temperature will reach about 30 degrees. And now bikini that they wear, they use to play volleyball, and that is why even me, Cosmos Chukwuemeka, I love volleyball because we get to. Let's move on. Midweek edition of the program, right? Talking about ladies and bikinis. Bayelsa Queens Juliet Sunday is confident that they can win the 2020-2021 Nigeria Women Football League. Now, the Gloryland Girls, as they are called, they are currently top of the Women's League, a point ahead of perennial winners Rivers Angels after 6 league games, and they are due to face Abia Angels in the match day 7th fixture on Wednesday, being today. Now, for Bayelsa Queens, they've recorded the best league record this season, winning 5 games with just 1 loss. And guess what? Why second place Rivers Angels are the only team in the league yet to test defeat with 4 wins and 2 draws. So, however, Sunday is confident that with the quality in their team, that they can win the league title. Yes, that they can just continue to win. All right, all the best for Bayelsa Queens. They were league winners. That was way back in 2018, before they were dethroned by Rivers Angels in 2019, and the league did not hold in 2020 as a result of the outbreak of COVID-19. All right, you can imagine these are the 2 teams where they do well. Wallahi. We can also get in the mix. This is no hard, please, my loving governor, oh my word, fantastic governor, oh my word, Governor Hope Uzodinma, please come to the aid of Heartland Queens, please, we need to reposition them so that they can be competing. You can imagine that they talk about Bayelsa Queens, they talk about Rivers Angels, whereas where do they look for Sokoto? They for our Sokoto. If you just do the right thing, Gabadaya, please, let's reposition this Heartland Queens. In fact, you know that it doesn't even cost much to make sure that Heartland Queens are delivering at they give you good name, because if they go win, now Hope Uzodinma will be praised. As for the praise, I say you paid $6,000 yes to foot to lift the ban on Heartland. You've done well, sir, but you can also do that to the ladies, man. And you know, say what's he doing for women? Hey, you can just imagine. Please come to their aid. Super Falcons players Rita Nwadike and Okunwa Igumbo have praised coach Randy Wardrum for steering the women's national team to victory at the Festival World Women's Cup 2021 entire an invitational tournament in Turkey on Tuesday. Now the Falcons, they recorded 1-0 wins against Uzbekistan and the CSK Moscow at the 4-team tournament before hammering their opponent yesterday. Not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4, not 5, not 6, not 7, but 9 goals to nothing against Equatorial Guinea. Yes, they even spread them. All right. Now former Falcons and Rivers Angels stars Nwadike commended Wardrum and his women for a job well done. Okay, I feel they've done well, but going forward, if you must invite another team, yes, another team will go face anybody. Desire Parana must be there, because she they play week in week out. Yes, who una be for the movie? Una go be boss if una no invite them. Amadio Hano they hear English. Shango can never speak Igbo language. We'll go for a quick break, but before we do that, let's say that 5-time world champions Nigeria will know their group phase opponent at the next month under 20 African Cup of Nations when the draw hosts today, yes, at the Monoto Del Al Bakar Hotel in North Chad, Mauritania. Now, the ceremony, which will be conducted by CAF Director of Competition Samson Adamu, will commence by 2 p.m. Nigerian time, and it will be broadcast on CAF's digital platform. So we'll find out who our opponent will be later on today. And then Fatai Amos charges made sure of a place in the finals after reaching the finals of the WAFU B under 17 tournament stage in Togo last month, where they lost 2-3 to Cote d'Ivoire. That's
107.3 Darling FM, the People's Radio.
In accordance with the Nigeria
Sports Radio.
Welcome back from that break. In case you just tuned in, the program remains Sports this morning on Darling FM 107.3, and Cosmos, the son of Chukwuemeka, still remains my name. It will never, ever change. Oh my word, man. Let's talk about Nigeria Professional Football League, where Adamo United players said that they honored their Nigeria Professional Football League match, the 11th tie against the MFM, yes, just to honor their kidnapped driver. Now, the players and officials of the MPFL side, they were attacked on Benin Ore Expressway on Friday while traveling to Lagos for the game. Now, the abductors, they took away the driver and they demanded for 50 million naira. Now, they go pay us before we release on our driver. Now, people say they know they chop well. They can't ask them for 50 million to use release driver. They say, nah, we don't get money. From 50 million, they bring them down to 10 million. From 10 million right now, they are asking for 1 million naira going. God no go shame us. Aqua United right back, 18 Matthew rather has expressed confidence that the promised keepers have the wherewithal to conquer Enyimba International when the two teams will face each other on match day 12 of the Nigeria Professional Football League on Wednesday being today. 18 and MPFL winner with Enugu Rangers in 2016 says that the quality of the players and also the technical depth in the team is an added advantage for them to win any match they play irrespective of the venue. Now this game will be live on TV, yes, MPFL.tv and also NTA. Now for Enyimba and Aqua United, they've met 20 times in the top flight, and the People's Elephants have a slight advantage with 9 wins to the promised keeper 6, while 5 of those meeting has ended in a stalemate. Now, reliable striker Ndifreke Effiong, who has scored 7 of Aqua United's 12 goals this season, is among the 20 players selected by coach Kennedy Boboye for the crucial game. Ndifreke Effiong, yes, guys, he will be aiming to continue his superb form in front of goal on Wednesday when they file out against the former champions. Let's see how it goes, though. Now, let's look at other fixtures that will be coming up later on today in Nigeria Professional Football League. Enyimba one more time takes on Aqua United. Wiki Tourist again, they will be at home against Enugu Rangers. Nasarawa United, who has won just 1 game in the last 5, they will welcome FC Fanyoba. Kwara United takes on Abia Warriors. Plateau United against Jigawa Golden Stars. Kano Pillars against Sunshine Stars, and then Warri Wolves will take on Rivers United. And to the one that concerns millions of Imolites, Atlant Football Club, yes, Atlant Football Club, yes, will take on Dakada FC, but that game comes up tomorrow. It was supposed to be today, but it has been moved to tomorrow at the Danayam Stadium. Yes, the game was moved because of the MPFL TV. That game will be live on television. Yes, it is behind closed doors, so you can sit at the comfort of your home and just watch through the MPFL.tv, or just go straight to NTA. They should show you that particular one. Just like I said yesterday on Yami, anyone who feels it is wrong for our last 3 games to be on television does not want the progress of Atlant Football Club. Yes, that's the truth. It doesn't, you don't want the progress of the players. Let's even start with the players and even the good work that Coach Fidelis Lichku is doing, because you go need to see the good work when they do, and he's on television. Good one for them. Now imagine if just imagine now, say that goal which there is a score against Ruby Stars no day for television. Just imagine now. If we not appreciate the beauty, if we not trend the way we trend, that goal was a screamer. What a fantastic free kick, and the young man name was all over the place, trending on social media. For television people. And when you talk about Aqua United, they've had about 3 of their games shown on television. That's a fact. They know they argue this particular one. That's even the game they are playing today. Yes, they are playing away from home, but to be on television. Why they show game for television? Are the 2 teams they involved now? Am I communicating people? And for Aqua United, I'll consider also most of their games for home, at home, 3 games plus. Guess what? They are on top of Atlant Football Club, because if you check the record, the table right now, they are assist on the log with 18 points after 11 matches. Can you beat that, people? I don't think so. Like my grandpa will always say, you are not entitled to your own opinion. Rather, you are entitled to an informed opinion, because no one is entitled to be ignorant. Am I communicating on my ear? I just did. The segment we are in right now belongs to Viviendo Empires Hotel. Let's take a message from our sponsor. When we come back, we'll tell you what went down yesterday in the UEFA Lucrative Champions League, people.
Viviendo Empires Hotel, number 2, Icheu Dojo Crescent, behind Salvation Ministry, off Onitsha Road, Urete, Imo State, now offers luxury accommodation, exotic bar, free Wi-Fi, 24/7 electricity, restaurants, and gym services. Also, the hotel is running a promo of 40% discount on lodging and accommodation. 12,000 naira rooms now goes for 7,200 naira. 17,000 naira rooms now goes for 10,200. and 27,000 naira rooms now goes for 16,200. For inquiries, please call 070-6844-6647. For booking and reservation, visit viviendoempireshotels.com.
Viviendo Empires Hotel. That's the segment we're in right now. Alright, we're talking about the Nigeria Professional Football League fixture where Heartland Football Club will take on Jakarta FC live on television come tomorrow at the Danayam Stadium by 4 p.m. Nigerian time. Yes, and like I said earlier, if you're a good player, you should be happy to showcase your talents on television, because that's your own shortcut. Now your own shortcut, or Gade, now your own shortcut to Europe or even national team. When we see those, this guy na baller, only you na players on my yummy. It's a good in every bar. There is a bar.
Now we need some space, cause I feel for you and I wanna change.
Super Eagles coach Genotua says that African teams don't have the quality required to win the World Cup anytime soon. Now, speaking in an interview with the New Central TV, the Eagles coach said that the inability of majority of African footballers to play for the big European clubs was a big hindrance to their dream of winning the World Cup. Let me quote him this morning because he said to Cosmos Chukwuemeka, "Écoutez, we are not ready yet in Africa to win the World Cup for several reasons. The first reason for me is the organization. Now, general organization, there are still a lot of problems for traveling, for preparation of the game specifically, and we have not been able to play in Lagos for over 10 years. Here, there is no tradition. Now, France are world champions for the moment. Yes. Now, where do their players play? They play in PSG, Paris Saint-Germain, that's Paris Saint-Germain, Bayern Munich, and other big clubs. Now, 4 of them play for Bayern: Tolisso, Pavard, who scored in the final, Lucas Hernandez, and also Kingsley Coman. Now, when you have so many players from your country playing in the best league, the probability that you have one of the best teams in the world is very big. Now, using the Eagles as an example, the Franco-German said that Nigerian players only featured for average teams in Europe. Now, according to him, having 1 or 2 players in big teams like Sadio Mane and Mohamed Salah in Liverpool for Senegal and Egypt respectively is not enough. Now, he said what we have in Nigeria, for example, we have our players in Fulham, West Brom, not Bayern Munich, not PSG, not Liverpool, not Man City, not Barcelona, not Real Madrid, but these other countries have their players there. So it would be a miracle if we actually win the World Cup. It would take Karashika, Yamashika, Balakudu, Bogiji to win the World Cup. Is this a cause or a fact? You be the judge, Amoya. Use your tongue, count your teeth. Every river has a source. Amadio, I know to hear English. In the Premier League, one game went down yesterday. Leeds beat Southampton by 3-0. And for Patrick Bamford, he scored his 13th goal of the season to help Leeds end the run of back-to-back defeat to extend Southampton's own winless run to far more worrying 8 matches. That is crazy, I tell you. But let's move on and talk about the Champions League. Yes, crazy game we saw yesterday. Lovely one for the team that won, and then for the team that ended up on the losing side. Yes, it happens. In football, 3 things are certain: either you win, you lose, or you draw. And on the night, it was SS Lazio that lost on the night, while it was a victory for Bayern Munich because it ended 4-1. Jamal Musiala became the youngest English scorer in the Champions League, as old as Bayern Munich trashed Lazio in the last 16 first leg tie right there in Rome. The 17-year-old finished smartly from outside the box to also become Bayern's youngest scorer in the competition. And for Robert Lewandowski, I call him Robert Lewandowski. Oh my word, man! He opened the scoring with just 72nd goal to overtake Raul as the tournament's 3rd highest goal scorer. Yes, now for Leroy Sané, he also added the 3rd and then forced an own goal before Lazio responded through Joaquin Correa. And for Lazio, of course, on their first appearance in the knockout stage for 21 years, oh my word, man, they found the consolation when Correa jinked through the Bayern defense for a clever solo goal. Now for Bayern, they will host Lazio. That will be in the return leg on the 17th of March. 4-1, it did a favor. And in another game that went down yesterday, Atletico de Madrid home to score, home win, now who them be for the movie of Miami? Them be balls. Yes, Chelsea boss Thomas Tuchel, yes, he said fantastic result after his team defeated Atletico Madrid by 1-0. He also said fantastic goal, well deserved, man. Making up like say Cosmos Chukwuemeka they lie. Let's listen to, oh my word, Thomas Tuchel saying fantastic goal, fantastic result. Oh God, Mr. Fantastic, let's go.
Yeah, nothing to add. Fantastic result and a fantastic goal, like you said, and well deserved.
Indeed, and wonderful skill, but it was a game that required a lot of concentration, a lot of patience as well.
Yeah, a lot of concentration, that you dominate, we wanted to dominate in the opponent's half, never to lose the concentration, to take absolutely care in the precision of our passing, not to do any easy mistakes too early in the pitch and take the risk in the last 20 meters. That was the challenge. At the same time, always be aware for quick counter-attacks, for all their quality that they have on the pitch, and it was again a very disciplined performance.
It was a disciplined performance from my Chelsea boys. Fantastic goal. Go and check out that goal from Olivier Giroud. A bicycle kick of some sort, man. Oh my word. The bicycle kick made in Viviendo and Paz. Let's take another message from our sponsor. When we come back, we'll continue to talk about Chelsea Football Club. It's their day. They should enjoy right last.
Viviendo and Paz Hotel, number 2, Icheu Dodge Crescent, behind Salvation Ministry, off Onitsha Road, Urete, Imo State, now offers luxury accommodation, exotic bar, free Wi-Fi, 24/7 electricity, restaurants, and gym services. Also, the hotel is running a promo of 40% discount on lodging and accommodation. 12,000 naira rooms now goes for 7,200 naira. 17,000 naira rooms now goes for 10,200, and 27,000 naira rooms now goes for 16,200. For inquiries, please call 070-6844-6647. For booking and reservation, visit viviendoandpazhotels.com.
Chelsea beat Atletico Madrid away from home 1-0 yesterday, courtesy of Olivier Giroud. In case you just tuned in, the still spot this morning on Darling FM 107.3. And for Olivier Giroud, he becomes the first Chelsea player to score 6 goals or more in a Champions League campaign since Didier Drogba did that. He scored 6 then in 2011-2012, and in that season that Didier Drogba scored 6 goals, Chelsea won the Champions League. The big question is, can they win the Champions League this time around? Only time will tell. We'll talk about this more in the evening though, because Chelsea, come on, they have a lot to talk about. For Eduardo Mendy, he has kept more clean sheet 5 than any other goalkeeper in the Champions League this particular season. For Luis Suarez, oh my word, elsewhere he was up to his old trick on Tuesday evening during that game. Luis Suarez, I talked about that in 2013. Invite Ivanovic. Anytime when you see Chelsea, they like do Chelsea players something. I don't know whether Chelsea players don't collect his wife before. They like yesterday, you know when he pinched Antonio Rudiger. He pinched. Oh my word, man. Luis Suarez. Leopard can never ever leave its spot. That's the situation about here. We'll talk more about this one in the evening. Do it to join me. For Blues owner Roman Abramovich, he will reportedly give Chelsea manager Thomas Tuchel an eye-watching amount to spend in the next transfer window, regardless of whether the club qualifies for the Champions League or not. Now there will be also fixtures later on today. Atalanta takes on Real Madrid by 9 p.m. Borussia Mönchengladbach takes on Man City. Someone is asking me if Man City go win. Man City supposed to win this particular game or just go for goals. Europa League action will go down tonight. Also Tottenham takes on Wolfsberger, and also elsewhere in Spain, Barcelona will take on Elche by 7 p.m. Nigerian time. So do well to watch that particular one before the Champions League. For Kylian Mbappe, there's a report that he is requesting that a release clause is inserted into any potential new contract signed with Paris Saint-Germain, which would allow him to leave the club whenever he chooses to. I just look at the time. We need to cut it out. Before we do that, Milo Raiola has revealed that only 4 Premier League clubs can sign Borussia Dortmund striker Erling Braut Haaland. Yes, the likes of Man U is there. Yes, he mentioned Man U. Even Real Madrid also they don't be Premier League, but then he mentioned Real Madrid, Man U. And don't make Chelsea also. Chelsea is available. They can pay for Braut Haaland. Yes, and that would be a very, very good signing. Join me tomorrow morning, 7 to 7:30 a.m. and also in the evening today from 6 to 7 p.m. We'll talk more about Heartland Football Club and also tell you what to expect. Team news coming up by 6 to 7 p.m. Do well to stay tuned. Cosmos Chukwuemeka remains my name. It will never ever change. I'll leave you with a message from our sponsor, Viviendo and Paz Hotel. Take it away. From me to you all, peace, love, a river day.